dinner isn't even gross fish, it is in fact a plate of roasted beetles. I mean, how much poo is in that thing? I mean, who throws a kids' party at Prowler's Patch? And I am not child friendly. Get out, get away, absolutely not.
Hello from the void, it's Rose. Welcome back to my channel, coming to you live from the Oodie. I will be wearing this all winter. I'm changing my clothes underneath, but you're gonna have to deal with it. Feels like a little while since we've hung out with Eden. I think the nice thing about having 3 saves actually gives me a chance to kind of forget what's happening, so I'm pleasantly surprised every time I reopen my game. Last time we were with Eden, she took her children and abandoned them in the forest. Parent of the Year award, yes please. And today we're going to be picking back up with them, having spent the night alone whilst Eden went off to visit the mysterious hermit. Let's see how they're doing. Are they alive? Are they dead? We'll find out right now.
We rejoin our kiddos in the forest where they've woken up and discovered their mother is still not back. Where you at, Eden? I imagine Callow probably had a look around, but he's also enjoying the snow. Kiri is not doing quite as well. She is quite freaked out by the entire experience, I think understandably. You know, you go on a nice trip to the forest with your mother and then she's like, bye kids, I'll be back in the morning. She also maybe didn't leave them a tent or a sleeping bag, or rather, I sent her off before we could put them up, so they've literally just been with this bench overnight, which yes, horribly negligent, but I also feel like potentially Eden's like, you might find yourself in a situation where you have to run and you have nothing, and what you do with that makes the difference between whether you live or die. Kiri is pretending to be cool and clinging to her mother, ultimately. She is definitely the babyer of the two, despite technically being the older sibling, whereas Callow is handling things a little bit differently. He's off foraging to put a brave face on it, being like, yeah, I'm fine, this is completely normal, I thrive in this environment, whilst definitely also still being a little kid who got left alone in the forest to see how they did. And, you know, here there be bears. Happy Fat Bear Week to everybody, by the way, it's just finished. Except for those of you who cheated. Get in the bin. Horror. Anyway, I have added the whole fam to a little group. Eden is going to spend today teaching them another survival skill, and Callow has kind of been left behind because he's taken a weird route for some reason, and we are sending them off through the forest, Eden walking at a much higher speed than any of her kids, to the river where we are going to learn how to fish. Now, I'm not actually trying to get Eden to complete the Outdoor Enthusiast Lifetime Aspiration. It is the official one that comes with Poison Garden Generation 1, but I actually did this the first time I played it through, so I didn't want to repeat that. But I figured some extra lifetime experience points are never a bad thing, and it gives me a little bit of structure in terms of what to do in Granite Falls, and also because it tracks herbalism, it makes a little bit of sense to switch to that whilst we're out here. Callow has finally arrived at the river, along with this random red townie who we don't want around here. Sir, please leave. We are in the wilderness. There is no one here. You are breaking our immersion. And also Eden wants to pass on life goals to her kids and she wouldn't want to share that with a random stranger. So I suggest, based on her scary, crazy eyes, you get gone. Thank you. And now we are alone. We can continue to impart our doom-laden worldview that you must know how to do these things in case you get stuck out in the world with nothing. But also, you're not going to eat tonight unless you catch a fish, kids. So hope you catch something. Kiri is, oh, there it is, it's official. She's been pulling a lot of sad faces about fishing. She is squeamish, so bashing a fish's head out on a rock probably doesn't suit her very well, and she has now officially got the nauseous moodler and given up, and headed off to Cloud Gaze. Some hours later, Eden finally completes the first step of the Outdoor Enthusiast Aspiration, which seems a good moment for her to head off in search of something else we came to Granite Falls to get, which is insects for our herbalism. Kiri following her, perhaps unaware that she's trading in one icky thing for another. Namely, in this case, beetles. We are going to roast some beetles because it says to do that, so why the hell not? We found a lot of them. Let's do it. Beetles the size of your fist. Possibly larger. I know those things exist. I actually don't mind beetles, but I wouldn't want to see them or eat them. If I'm honest, does that make me a wimp? Yes. Am I happy to be a wimp? Also yes. And Kiri is heading off bravely, in inverted commas, before it gets completely dark, to go and use the restroom, and she's actually kind of got it together at the moment. She's briefly feeling inspired to Callow's uncomfortable, but she probably won't feel that way anymore once she realises that dinner isn't even gross fish, it is in fact a plate of roasted beetles. And she's actually opted out completely and is going to go straight to bed instead. Honestly, I'm with Kiri on this one. Callow, meanwhile, has finally finished fishing. I think he took the instruction to catch a lot of fish very seriously. I think he caught like 6, which is actually more than Eden. Very well done, kiddo. But he is also, as we said, freaking out. He's afraid of the dark, which I think he would probably be embarrassed by, but he can't help what he fears. And to give him full credit, he has completely unhesitatingly picked up those beetles and eaten them and then screamed in his mother's face, which has not done much for their relationship and briefly freaked Eden out. Possibly the idea of having a child that is scared of things is horrifying for her. Anyway, the next morning, at least the kids tonight did get to sleep near their mum. She slept in the tent, they slept out on the air mattress, and she has made some delicious forager stew for breakfast. Yum, 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 yum. And then we are whipping up a quick herbal remedy to try and drive up herbalism. We need to get, oh, there we go, level 4. Bingo, bango. I don't know why I said that. And having done that, I think, to be honest, that's everything we were going to do in Granite Falls, so I'm going to send them home to continue on with all of the other things we need to do. Eden, can you please go make your watermelon conserve? Kiri, can you go take care of your needs? Let's just try and get straight on with everything we need to do. I think we need to try and work on motor skill. We definitely need to work on herbalism. I probably need to buy some more books. And, oh God, the toilet strikes again. Kiri is the next to be horribly burned, but she has made it into the shower before that catches fire. What do you mean you can't get there? Oh my God. Are we going to lose our heiress because she catches fire? Oh no, okay, she's out. Can someone please put this fire out? Anyone? Extinguish. Eden, come on. We can't call out the fire department. It's the apocalypse. They don't exist. Okay, we're in the room. Please, can you extinguish the fire? Oh my God. Seriously? We've always been able to get to it before. What do we do now? Is it going to spread? Are we going to lose the whole house? Eden's just running away, leaving her children in the burning building, and this is seriously concerning. I mean, how much poo is in that thing? Okay, it's gone out. Well, that was terrifying. It's bad enough that it catches fire all the time. Not being able to put it out is definitely a problem. Wow. Okay, everyone's heading back in. Everyone did eventually leave the building. I mean, they literally live in an old gas station, so there is probably a lot of flammable stuff, like, in the ground. Having a fire toilet is probably not the best plan. But look how cute our canning shelf is. But you guys really like the fire toilet and the extra chaos it adds, and let's be honest, I do too. So the fire toilet stays, even if it's terribly unethical. Our water collection is broken. Eden, please head up onto the roof and fix it. Ooh, and some stuff we can hopefully scavenge. Kiri is now high enough mental skill that she can help with the weeding, although she doesn't look thrilled about it. Although it could be that I'm making her do it outside in the rain. Oh no, she's inspired now. Well, there we go. Enjoy, kid. This is your future. How do you feel about it? Good? Good. Okay. Callie, meanwhile, is heading off to take care of Butters and then work on some motor skill. Eden is, along with being the kind of parent that leaves her children in the forest, not the kind of parent that allows them to hang out inside just because it's raining. That if you have to go on the run, you'll have to be outside in the rain, so you better get used to it, kids. I feel like her starting to figure out what's going on in Strangeville is definitely causing her paranoia to spike and to think, okay, well, even though this is a really solid setup, it might not be forever, and these kids have got to be ready. Obviously, I very much doubt she's communicating that well. Seriously? Oh my God, we've been home for like 12 hours and the fire toilet trauma is real. I mean, it out here. Can we please put it out? No. No, we're just, okay, fine, then I'm just going to lock the door and hope it goes out again when the poo is all gone. But honestly, our shower replacement bill is just getting absurd at this point. I'm using the, like, fire replacer spray, Nature's Revenge, from eating fruits, okay? I'm using the fire replacement spray every other time because otherwise we would literally run out of money because of how often the shower burns. But maybe I'll also rearrange the bathroom to try and reduce how often the shower catches fire. I mean, obviously, the main thing to do would be delete the toilet, but no, we're not doing it. That toilet and the trauma that come with it are part of the family now. It's the 4th household member. I mean, if you count all the chickens, how many household members do we have if we count the chickens? I don't know. I can't maths. It's like 10 p.m. It's too late for me. It's too late. And I'm now like watching everyone like a hawk when they go to the bathroom just to catch them catching fire as quick as possible. And good girl, take that bag out. Oh, laundry needs doing. Anyway, Eden hasn't gone to bed tonight, but she is okay other than that. Jada Eddie, who are you and what do you want? You want me to come and help decorate for a friend's kid's birthday party? at Prowler's Patch. I mean, who throws a kids' party at Prowler's Patch? And I am not child friendly. Get out, get away. Absolutely not. Are children at risk? I mean, this child is at risk. She is heading to the danger loo, although we have, you will see, moved the shower. So, although I haven't repaired it, so she does catch fire. Oh, she's just sitting down and she's immediately afraid. +3 scared every time you got a poop. That's got to be a dark life. But, you know, the apocalypse taketh and the apocalypse taketh more. But on this occasion, we have gotten away with it, and despite running away terrified, once she has taken that bag out, Kiri has pooped safely one more time. Is it enough to dissuade her from being terrified? It sure isn't, but at least she moves faster when she's afraid. Oh god, Eden is not looking good. She hasn't been on fire recently, so I'm not sure why she's that colour. Maybe just the thought of fire is enough to ignite her now. But she is spraying the monster under the bed for Callow, which is honestly very out of character. Outside Kiri, I keep forgetting she needs to be friends with the chickens, and they don't really like her, so I have actually given them, I've given them a friendly treat to try and get round this, but we just need one chicken to like us, so we're going to keep bribing them with food, because as we have discussed previously, bribing people with food is the quickest way to their heart, unless they are strange, and then you don't want to be in their hearts. If someone doesn't love you more when you give them a cake, what are you doing? But it looks like this one, I think that's Noodle Soup. Yep, Noodle Soup is loving it. Oh god, that's so loud. I didn't know they would do that. I mean, obviously I know chickens make noises, but I didn't know they did that in game, squawking together. Callow's been a good boy and taking care of Butters. Once you're done cleaning her, if you could give her a quick milk, that would be great, and give you some time to work through your issues of terror and death. Kiri, oh, you're energized. I wonder if making her do the little energized exercise things will help with the motor skill. Start out with some sit-ups, because it feels normal-ish for a child to do sit-ups. Push-ups feels weird to me. I don't know if that's just because I can't do a single push-up and I don't want to feel worse than a theoretical child in a game, but it doesn't look like it's... She's got a progress bar, but not for motor. Okay, well, we give up on that. Back over to the monkey bars it'll be. Callow's decided to give himself a bath. Maybe that'll help with his absolute terror. The poor kid is not having a good morning. He's done his chores, but now he's just hiding in the bathtub. Oh, his sister didn't want to see that, which is fair. And she's now feeling... I mean, that's a bit harsh. You were in the womb together. Like, he's in the tub. You didn't see anything that sickening. And you can always just leave. Why isn't she leaving? I feel like this is coming unravelled. Oh, and Ratchet's gonna die. Right, we can't deal with that. Winterfest tomorrow, too much going on. I think that is a good place to end this episode. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments what you think the worst thing Eden did this episode is, and also guess how many fires we'll have in the next episode. This episode, 2. More? Less? Let me know, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!